Alright guys, so on the bench today, looks like a Les Paul, but it's actually a Yamaha Studio Lord, the SL500, late 1970s, possibly early 80s. She's pretty rough, but the neck looks like it's in good condition. Set neck, thing weighs a ton. This is a solid Les Paul. Let's put strings on it, let's clean it up, check all the electronics and all that stuff. So yeah, unfortunately we're missing two of the reflector knobs here. I might have some laying around. It's got the old thumb bleeders. Tons of, I might be able to clean that up. You know, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little drop of some 3-in-1 oil right here on the bridge post. I guess I'll do these saddles up too. This is looking old and corroded. This guitar is out of Japan. And so let's do one more thing now. Before I get too crazy and rip those strings off of it real quick, let's just test some electronics. They're working. Seems okay. Have to get in there and probably spray it out and get all the dust and everything out of there. But our poker chip is missing all its everything where it says lead and rhythm and all that. We're missing our strap buttons. We do have one on the bottom though. A lot of dents and scratches right throughout here. Big solid piece of mahogany. Something kind of wood. So let's pull the strings off of it. Let's see if we can shine this thing up. Yeah, this is most likely, I'm going to say this is from 1979 to possibly the early 80s, 81, 82. And the strings, they kind of look like they haven't been changed since the mid 80s. I know that sounds hilarious, but I think it's truthful. This guitar has some old ass strings on here. Yamaha Studio Lord. There's some stuff on Reverb, and they're calling it a Studio Load for some reason. It's hard to kind of read this, but I'm pretty sure this is a Studio Lord. And by looking at it right now in its current condition, I'm going to say, Lord. I'm going to say, oh Lord. Yeah, because this thing, she's kind of in some rough shape here. Let's see if I can get all these strings out of here. Alright, I'm going to get in here and I'm going to spray some furniture polish on here. Just to get the top layer of dust off of here. The Studio Lord. Yeah, there's corrosion forming on these tuners. I'm just at this point, I'm just kind of playing with this thing. Getting a good look at it. Seeing if I notice anything really weird about it. But let's take a look underneath here. And see how our old truss rod is doing. Just trying to make sure I have exactly the right wrench. Oh man. She's tight. Oh, there it goes. It loosened up a little bit. That has honestly probably been the first time we've done anything there on this guitar in a long, long time. Let's take a look here. Okay, so it has some back bow on it. So I'm going to loosen the truss rod a little bit, and let's just see if it's working properly. There we go. There's a quarter of a turn. Let's double check this now. Yep, it's got a little back bow to it. There we go. I can hear it cracking and creaking around inside there. Okay, come on out. There we go. One more little to loosen it. There we go. It loosened. Alright, so let me see if I can get this bridge off of here. Okay, good. And you guys can see that it does say Japan under it. It's in pretty rough condition. I think I'm just going to set it in this little case and put a bunch of 3-in-1 oil on it just to see if we can make sure that it's, you know, able to clean up and able to adjust and all that kind of stuff. We'll just throw it on thick, and I'm just going to let that rest for a while over there, and we'll just let that soak in. I'm almost at a point on this guitar where I'm kind of asking myself, okay, what's next? I kind of don't really know where to start on this one. It's missing its pick guard. Okay, I'm going to try to shine these pickups a little bit. I got a little bit of Meguiar's chrome polish. Okay. That's looking pretty good. And now let me try this one. There we go. Okay, that looks better. That's something. We got started. Yeah, so I guess I'm just going to clean on this thing for a while. Try to make it as nice looking as possible. Don't lose that part. Oh, both sides. Okay. Take these off. Set them over here. Let's do a little of this on there. Okay, it's looking pretty good. We'll move to the back of the guitar. And I guess we'll start with some of this Music Nomad all-in-one cleaner. My shop rags are getting a little dirty, but maybe this will get the top layer of dirt off of here. So I guess we'll throw some turtle wax on it. Maybe a little bit back here on the back of the neck. Okay, I'm going to take the back plate off and spray the electronics out just to make sure everything sounds good in there. I've had the guitar plugged in and everything seems like it's working perfectly. But since it's here on the bench, I'm going to go ahead and just spray out the pots just to make sure they sound perfect and there's no scratchiness going on in there. So yeah, it's all stock. I don't see any reason why any of this has been changed out. So, there it is. It looks all stock to me. So I'm just going to take a little bit of some of this electronic cleaner. And then I'm going to put my glasses on just to protect my eyes because I'm going to spray some of this in there. They did a really clean job in here. It looks great. There we go. There we go. I'm just going to go ahead and throw the back plate right back on. Today's string choice. Alright, today's string choice. I've already opened them. They are SIT 9 through 42. Here's our low E string. Okay, so she is all shined up. I was able to put a couple of new knobs on here. They're not the exact match, but they are on there. It shined up really nicely. I was able to get a tip on the three-way switch right here. Got the trapezoid inlays. The Studio Lord Yamaha SL500. It came and it's already sold, so off to its new home. Thank you guys for watching. Everybody have a great day.